Oh no, it's Barney. Hey Jim. Those aren't in too bad a shape. Old pair of rust. I can't find my test hair. Alright, I'm screwed. I have a little bag of test hair with a ponytail in it. Now I've lost it. That's not good. So anyway, you guys can't see me test it because I have to go to the mannequin. It is what it is. What are you going to do? So this lady brought these shears to me. She said she sent them off to the company Rusk years ago to be sharpened, and they never came back as well as they were when she bought them. And the first thing I noticed is they put a beveled edge on them instead of a convex edge, so we got to fix that. I know it. Well, I had to go to a veterinary clinic and I had to go to a salon and come back, and now I don't know what I did with it. That is a bummer. Well, I've got a mannequin that I can test it on. So it is what it is. Well, I appreciate everybody watching. Hope you're having a good day wherever you're at. We're going to sharpen a couple pairs of Salon shears for a nice lady. Like I said, the only thing I can see wrong with, they don't cut that bad, but they're not convex edge. Somebody's put a beveled edge on them. So we're going to have to convex them. Fix that. So we're going to do a little stone work first. Appreciate y'all watching out there. I hope you hit that thumbs up button. I could have left it in the salon on the table. When I'm testing here in the shop, normally I just use the mannequin that's behind me. But when I'm doing a live video showing somebody, I usually use that little bag of ponytails. I'll show you. You see that line? See when I tilt that? You see there's a line there. There's a beveled edge along that edge. When I tilt the shear, you shouldn't see anything. It should be a curve all the way across. I know Rusk, this brand is convex edge from the factory. And so she told me that they didn't cut as well as they were when they were new. So she sent them back to whoever their sharpening person is. It's probably not really the factory, it's an authorized sharpener somewhere. That told me right there that there was something wrong. And there's a little issue right there at the tip. No, they're not always convex. Some are beveled edge. But I know these from the factory were convex edge. Originally. So we got a little issue right there and right there at the tip. Let's work on that tip first. It looks pretty good. Now we're going to work down here. Now this is a new client. Never sharpened for her before. And she owns a little salon in a little town south of us. So I want to do a good job for her. She's testing me. That looks good. Knew it wouldn't take much. Use the wrong towel. Corey, I'm not sure exactly what you're stating, but I mean, a pocket knife, you got to get the right edge angle on it. On a pocket knife, I wouldn't worry about whether it's convex or not. Most pocket knives are beveled edge. As long as you're putting the right edge angle on it. All right, I think I can still use the abrasives I used this morning. I think I can get one or two pairs of shears at them before I have to change. I did 4 this morning. Correct, Barney is correct. They're typically beveled edge. Pocket knives, I don't know, 18 degree for most would be a good beveled edge angle for it. Depends on the brand. You can look up the edge. Now 25 is way too steep. You want a shallower angle than 25. An axe would be a 25. I'm going to reposition that. I think I can get one or two pairs out of this. I cleaned it up with my chamois. I got some junk on it. All right, we're clean. I think we can do that. Let's see if we can get a nice edge on it. Good question, Barney. $25 per side, 12.5 would be awfully low. There's a website called sharpeningsupplies.com. They have some really good articles and discussions on edge angles and different steel, what will hold what. I would tell you to check that out. Yeah, 25 per side would be way too high, or way too steep, or way too much of a bevel edge. Yeah, 15, 18. Like a Benchmade is 18 degrees per side from the factory. I'm going to turn that heater off. It's hot here. Correct. If you did 15 degrees per side, it would be a total of 30 degrees. There you go. Barney just said it perfectly. $141 people watching out there and only 7 thumbs up. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Help my channel out. And if you're so inclined, please subscribe to the channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. We're sharpening a couple of pairs of Salon Shears. A nice lady that dropped them off a little while ago. Kind of polishing up the back of this shear. All right, we got that one. Somebody asked a long question. Let me see what it was there. There's a couple of YouTube channels out there, these guys that sharpen, and I can't remember who they are right offhand, but there's some YouTube guys out there that got some good tips on doing straight razors. I don't do that many straight razors, so I can't tell you exactly. I do them once in a while, and I'm not very good at them, so I don't do enough of them to be good. But there's some good YouTube videos out there, and I can't remember the guys right offhand. Any kind of questions on stones, I tell you to go to sharpeningsupplies.com and call them. Sharpeningsupplies.com. They're very helpful. They'll sell you exactly what you need for sharpening your straight razor. No worries whatsoever. Well, you got that right. It takes a lot of practice. And I just don't do enough of them to feel confident doing them. There's a guy on the East Coast, and I can't remember his name. I follow him on Facebook, and I follow him here on YouTube. And there's a guy in Arizona that does the straight razors. The guy in Arizona is a chiropractor, but his hobby is restoring old straight razors. He'll buy them on eBay. And evidently there's a big collector's market in antique straight razors. Who would have thought? And there's collectors, and this guy in Arizona, the chiropractor doctor, he does that as a hobby. He finds them on eBay and estate sales and things like that. Buys them, restores them, then sells them. And he's been doing it for years. And he uses some fancy stones from Italy. I looked up the price of the stones. The stones are outrageously expensive. Well, go find you some cheap ones on eBay. Practice with them. Learn how to do it. There's some money to be made there. The guys that sharpen straight razors charge like $30 to $50 a piece. But they take a long time to sharpen properly. There's some work to them, that's for sure. All right, I think we look good. Back to the stones. It's one of those things, if you learn how to do it and you do a lot of them, that's just not going to be a big part of my business. I need to sharpen hair shears every day to make a living. And so I do that all the time. So I'm comfortable doing hair shears. I'm comfortable doing knives. I don't do enough straight razors, and there's not enough guys out there with straight razors for me to sharpen, for me to spend my time to learn how to do it. But I get calls every once in a while about them, and I turn them down. Yeah, that's the way I feel about it. I'm an idiot when it comes to sharpening straight razors. So I still got a little something right there. And that's where it was pulling hair. So you were asking about the convex edge. So I've taken that beveled edge out, and it's just like an airplane wing. It's smooth all the way to the edge now. happy with that. Did I turn that stone? I got something on that stone there. Shears, you have to have the right equipment and the right training to do them properly. You can teach yourself how to do a straight razor. All you need is stones and a roll of electrical tape. To do straight razors. Believe it or not, you use electrical tape to set the angle. Just go to YouTube and search straight razor sharpening. You'll find a ton of information. It's not a rotary table, it's called a flat hone, H-O-N-E. It's called a Hirato, H-I-R-A-T-O. Exactly, it's a Henway. Wolf Industries makes it in Spartanburg, South Carolina. I knew Barney was going to go down that road. I'm happy with that. We're going to move on. Got feeling a little something on that. All right, we're going to move on. Hey, Frank from the north. Nope. We got rain is all we got. It got in the 20s, but it didn't freeze over or anything. I guess we're too far south. A little bit more on the tip here. All right, I like it. We're good. I like sharpening knives more than anything, to be honest with you. Knives are the most, I'm more comfortable with knives than I am of anything else. But I make more money on shears. You make more money per minute. You make more money per minute sharpening knives than I do anything else. Time is money, and so that's why I like knives. Oh, you know what? Wow, this is a double-sided one. That's right. Makes more sense. You're going to make more money. You're going to make more money on a shear because equipment's more expensive. You got to be trained. Your reputation is critical when sharpening shears. Oh, crud. I just broke her clip. How you like that? That's not good. Thank goodness I had a new one. It's a little too thick. Yeah, thank goodness I had a spare. These things feel bent. They're cutting great. So we got them sharp, but they just don't feel right. I think it needs another washer. I'm going to upgrade the washer in it. She said they'd been sitting in a drawer for years because she didn't like the way they cut. So we'll put a new washer on them. Maybe. I'll put a smaller spring on it. Nope, that one won't work. All right, they're cutting really great. They feel weird though. All right, so I'm gonna go try the hair. All right, I think they're good. I don't know why my bottle is stopped up. I think it's the cold. All right, just to give you an idea. Like I said, I lost my test hair. I don't know where it's at, so I have to use the mannequin behind me. But that's cutting real clean. I think she'll be real happy with those. I don't think the tip is close. Well, maybe it is. I'm gonna take a little off the bumper, just a hair. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching out there. Hope you're having a good day wherever you're at. There we go. I think that's a little better. All right, so we got one more pair. We got a pair of thinning shears to do, and the thinning shears don't cut at all. I think with a D2 steel, you could probably go to 18 degrees and give it a lot more performance. I think D2 steel would hold it, Frank. All right, so here's the thinning shears. And I tested them on the mannequin and they're just folding hair. So let's look at an in wrap. See, it doesn't even cut really well. It's very ragged. All right, let's fix them. Oh, I hate these. Actually, I've done some tin snips and shears and stuff, industrial shears. Well, these are a pain to take apart, man. So I have to get out my special pliers. Oh yeah. I haven't used these in so long. Yeah, they're not working, are they? That's what these are, supposedly. There they are. That's where now they're working. Couldn't remember how to use them. No, they're not coming apart. Aren't we going to have fun putting them back together? Oh, those are nasty inside. Look at that. The washer's completely gone. Oh, wow. Oh, nasty, huh? All right, let's fix them. Clean the inside of them out a little bit. Well, if you've just started watching us, I'm sharpening a couple pairs of Salon shears for a local stylist. I've done the Salon shears already, and these are thinning shears. Do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. If you're so inclined, please subscribe to the channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas. We're Sharpen Right Services. We're located in Link City, Texas. We sharpen salon, barber, and pet grooming shears, clipper blades for dog groomers and barbers, sewing and industrial scissors, and just about any kind of knife. something right there. There and there. What's the Super Bowl? I'm going to be watching the Puppy Bowl that day. Has it just been at the tip? Or is it? Yeah, that's what I want to know. I think that's good. Just grind it out if it breaks. 3/4 of an inch. Yeah. I've got one of the bending tools. I don't know where it's at. That's worth an investment, Jim. Not very expensive. I'll send you the link to the one I bought on Amazon. It's handy for bending tips on knives. Guys, I got somebody ringing my doorbell. I'm gonna have to go. I know who it is, and it's gonna take me a while to talk to them. Y'all have a good one. Y'all take care.